Good evening, folks. This is Darth Ravage here. So I'm coming to you today with another hot on the heels of the HasLab Victory Saber review. We get this Legacy Velocitron 500 collection, Wave 2 Leader Class Victory Universe Galaxy Shuttle. And I'm super duper pleased to report that this whole thing transpiring with the HasLab has got me watching Victory finally. It was a 1989 Japanese series and it's got some good dubs. I'm going to put the link down in the description there. But in episode 14, we finally get to see this guy come into play. And he doesn't have this that I can see so far. He's got a shuttle mode and this big robot mode, and he has a little base or whatever. But I was looking for those other little space minions to actually add to this to keep them all together, to kind of just complete that Victory homage. But that's about going to do it for that. And some more of that impressive art there. Here's the UPC for those looking in store. These are shipping from Walmart.com as of this taping. And got this in hand yesterday, so hope that helps. All that said, it's go time once again with another Victory release there. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all those that have done so already. It's go time, folks. So what all comes in the box? Of particular note, this thing is not made of that same strong stuff that Scourge came in. That's really aggravating. We may be trying to save the environment, but we sure will cut down more trees putting this on there in every box. Some trifold big instructions there. And if you've seen ASTROTRAIN, you know how this transforms already. This is how it comes in the box. Nothing on the back side, as you can see. Just this dangling nasty. We'll get this guy freed from his cardboard prison. And Hasbro, if you ever watch these, please stop doing this and do what the G.I. Joe team is and put them in the weapons cache, please. Would have been really nice if it had just had like this thing that transforms and holds it all already. We'll get that in a minute. And of course, in demonstrating the weapons platform where they could have packed all the stuff inside of there, it's got that same bin stuff going on. I guess they're going to have to watch a fix or two. I mean, after all, this thing is designed for weapon storage. As I go to fold this up, look at this, guys. I mean, come on, Hasbro. I don't get it. So you could have sent it just like this, beautifully done, ready to go out of the box. But okay, another missed opportunity. That said, you get the same exact weapons car right out of the box there, boom, ready to go. You got wheels on this side, it'll roll on that side. It will roll on this side and will connect to the train the same way, same fashion. There's a little pivot in the head there. The paintwork on this is super nice. And as you open it back up again, this whole base thing was meant for this very release of this guy anyway. And I gotta say, this thing is, if it was actually a leader size or commander class, then yeah, they would have had this right to the most part. And well, it's not a triple changer, but if you're gonna reuse it, you need to upsize it and give it the show size, because I can tell you this guy in the show is way bigger than this guy. So yeah, they got that backwards scaled there. Well, we'll go ahead and do a 360 anyway and show it all off. There's the shuttle base right there. And you got the Star Saber in his jet mode, ready to go. Just say go, baby. But that's that, and it looks good together. I do like how this is painted with the Victory V, and it looks good, and it's got the Autobot symbol there. But this will transform nothing like you see it in the show. And an actual fact, and I don't have that figure anymore, Armada Jetfire is more akin to the Galaxy Shuttle in the Victory show than this guy is. But this is still really nice because it gives you the classic Space Shuttle colors and or the Victory Space Shuttle colors, and I do like that. Again, there's landing nubs here and the train wheels for the other alternate mode for this, but like how that's definitely painted black like the Space Shuttles are back in the day, and just kind of wish that there was something back here to beef it on up. And this kind of looks bent, misconstrued, possibly some mold degradation in the process. So let's get this guy transformed into his other Earth mode that he doesn't have in this show. And 3, 2, 1, just for prosperity. And right off bat, there's something going on with this. So it's not going to sit totally straight like it should and ought to. And this guy should be folded on around here. That's so unfortunate and aggravating. I tell you what, man. This one side is good and I guess fairly good and what have you. But this side right here has got something else going on with it. It just really does anger me. So maybe I can take a closer look at it and transform it a couple of times. But let's go ahead and get that other piece on there after we do a quick 360 here. And as you can see, black locomotive, pretty nice. It's got some white popping out, fighting them to be seen. And let's get this guy transformed. Even still, with that all together, weapons car, that looks pretty impressive, except for what I pointed out earlier. So that works. I mean, you got an extra mode for the Galaxy Shuttle, or Galaxy Shuttle can go into further disguise and keep up with that speed Velocitron thing there. Let's get this guy into robot mode and finish off this quick review. And here is the Galaxy Shuttle on the turntable. Looking pretty good for being a repaint and a head retool from the ASTROTRAIN mold from the Siege War for Cybertron line. But therein might be the big turnoff for a lot of fans of this, because in the show, this guy was so much bigger than Star Saber, both in robot mode and shuttle mode. I feel it should have been a commander class size, and that would have been fun to use this mold for the commander class size. But I guess we're into the era of doing things cheaper for less, or that kind of thing. You can bulk them up just a touch, but I really can't help but feel that everything about this release was shoehorned in just to coincide. I mean, they even delayed it just a touch, because this is supposed to be here December 6th, just before the HasLab got here, and they delayed it then just to release it. But I mean, this is the weapon storage thing, and I'm sure I got this transform. The mold degradation is definitely coming in with that on the back, and then you can make them a little bit bigger with this set of treads, but just highly disappointing, especially with the fail on the quality control, because you can clearly see right here that this one's centered and this one's not, and that's where I'm having the issue with that back there on the back, with this train tread not setting up for the other mode. So on to some final thoughts, guys, because I'm not going to waste much more of your time. And oh, one other shot right here real quick. Let me get this going for you. Before we get into those final thoughts, here is the comparisons in robot mode. You got the Brain of Courage and the Galaxy Shuttle. Brain set. And a little bit needed pro tip for this guy. I'll leave this arm out as I close this up on to the Saber conversion. There's Saber and Galaxy Shuttle. And finally, attack up. And there they are on the turntable. And like I said in the show, this guy is smaller than this guy. And right here, it's the other way around. Really kind of aggravating, because I was really excited when I found out this was coming and all this and that, and I knew that it was gonna be smaller. But watched the show some, and I guess that kind of it's doing it in for me. Wish this wasn't so loose on his head there, but I still think when you take a turn around the table, they look pretty good for the most part together, standing tall. Transformers Victory figures are in a legacy line, and I just wish it was done more true. And another shot here showing off, I think this was intentional to have this together, and I can't help but feel now that this other stuff was made to go with this way back of this, and these are really looking a lot like what I see in the show, but not exactly. They are MicroMasters and they're combiners. So I mean, and I think it's really cool how it did a spin of the old shuttle program, SRBs, with there's the shuttle, whatever. I love space, man, and this is this set really does speak to me. And let's get another comparison here. And they captured ASTROTRAIN. And now on to some final thoughts on this set. I gotta say, if you've got that guy right there, you need this guy here. Even though it's not in scale, it does look pretty good like this. This is everything that came with the Victory Saber set. And the stuff combined with that old space set, plus these guys are in episode 29 of Transformers Victory. Those that want to check that out. And I've not yet seen this stuff, but I mean, I feel it does fit here next to Holly and Fire. So anyway, that's, and oh, I saw the last episode I saw was where they actually had the green firepower where Star Saber snuck into a Destron base, and he fought them there. It was like some sort of booby trap in the asteroid belt, and yeah, really good episode. Like I said, I put the link down inside of the description there, and I give this still 2 thumbs up. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's still worthy to have. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and help me keep going with this journey. Y'all have a great day. Till our one.